Welcome along to another Nextbase dashcam review video. In this video we're going to be having a look at the Nextbase X222X. This is the Duo model, so it also has a rear view camera as well. So in the box we have a quick start guide. In this guide here it's just going to tell you how to get your device set up quickly. Just tells you about mounting it, connecting the rear camera, plugging it in, how to set it up, and ideal places to put it, and the computer website that you would need to use. So in the box we have quite a selection of things in this box. This is a rubber sucker screen mount, so if you want to attach it to your windscreen using a rubber sucker, and then you'll obviously be able to move it around or change it between different vehicles if you need to. This is quite good, and it's quite a neat flat design as well, so it doesn't stick out too far in your into the vehicle. This is the adhesive stick-on type that you can see here, and this has also got the USB socket built into it, so you can just so you can unclip it and clip it on very easily. And here's the power cable that comes with it. This is a standard long power cable with just a USB on one end and a 12-volt cigarette lighter socket on the other to plug in. Here's your USB cable to do your updates on your computer. This also comes with a trim tool in the box, which is quite useful for running the wiring around the screen, a spare adhesive pad just in case you need to use this on a different car or anything, and in here is a rear camera. So because this is the Duo, you get the front and rear, or this could be used as a driver facing camera, and this just plugs in to the side of the 222X. The camera is swivelable, so you can actually move the lens around to point it in the direction you need it to go in. And then here is the camera. It's quite a nice design. It's not too large. That's your part that you can take out, and then that's what the magnetic mount goes onto, which you would have stuck to your windscreen. Then the second camera, the Duo rear view camera, just plugs into this USB-C socket on the end here, and that just plugs in just like that. And then you get your windscreen mount, which is magnetic, which just clips on with no problem, and it's, as you see, nice and secure, so that just latches straight on. And then you can take your power cable and just plug it straight into the mount. This makes for a very nice clean installation, as you'll see in a minute when we actually look at how it looks in the vehicle. And that's it. That's the dash cam set up and ready to be installed in the car. And that's if you want to use the other mount, you can take the rubber, the adhesive pad off and use the windscreen mount. So we just plugged it in here and just supply power to the camera. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn it on, and we'll have a look for all the settings on the device and see what this can actually do. This unit doesn't have Wi-Fi or GPS, so you can't use the app, and it won't give you a GPS position, road speed. And here's our memory card. This will take up to a 32 gig SD card, micro SD. You may need to format the SD card. You can do that in the menu on the device itself. So let's just power it up. Now the SD card's fitted, and there we go, it's showing it's recording audio. And let's have a look through the menu on here and see what our settings are and what we can adjust and change. So here we go: resolution, exposure, auto recording and video length. With the resolution you can film up to 1080p. We can go into exposure, auto recording, so you can have that to record when the vehicle's parked, how long you want each video to be, so 1 minute, 2 or 3 minutes, setting up the time and date, and if you want that on the screen, and also you've got the G sensor to pick up just how sensitive the device is when you're parked. And that's it. So it's quite a basic menu. As you can see here, the video quality on the screen doesn't look too bad at all. Oh, there's the rear view camera that just pushes in. It's not the most secure fit, as you just saw there. It does fit, but it doesn't fit in particularly tight. But the quality is reasonably good, and it automatically sets the time and the date on the screen when you set the unit up, so you don't need to go through the settings and adjust the time and date settings. So to install this, all you need to do is just run the cable around the windscreen and stick it on the windscreen. It's quite easy to do, and you'll see an image in a second where we have actually installed this device, just to see what it looks like in the car. So let's look at that now. And here the unit is installed in the car. As you can see, it's nice and easy to install. And here's some footage just on the small display, just to give you an idea of how it looks when it's actually been recorded. So this is just a playback. It's reasonably good for a very small screen, but you will see in a minute some actual footage from this memory card of the daytime and the nighttime driving, and the quality is extremely good. So here we go. Here's some nighttime or evening video footage from this device. As you can see, the quality is pretty good. This is a full 1080p. They boast a six lenses to get the maximum video quality. As you can see, it's very good quality. There has been no issue if you needed to use this in the event of an accident to prove what actually happened. So yeah, I'm very impressed with the quality. This is only about £70 for this camera from Halfords if you live in the UK, or I think you can order it directly from Nextbase themselves. And then we've got a little bit of bad weather, but as you can see, the camera is still pretty good even when it starts to rain and it's a bit blurry. And here's a little bit more lower light footage just driving through traffic. As you can see, you can very easily see what all the vehicles are. You can make out number plates. There's no issues at all with this video footage. And in a minute we shall have a look at some daytime footage when it's really good sunlight or reasonably bright day, and you'll be able to see just how well this records in the daytime as well. I think this is a great dash cam, especially if you want front and rear options, or a driver facing camera, or if you are something like a taxi driver and you want to be able to film in the vehicle as well as outside of the vehicle. And then here we go, here's some lighter daytime footage, and as you can see, just great quality as well. Make out all the detail, all the vehicles on the road. So my final thoughts for the Nextbase 222X Duo dashcam. This is a very good dashcam, another great product from Nextbase. Not that packed full of features, hasn't got GPS, hasn't got Wi-Fi, you can't connect it to an app, hasn't got Bluetooth. But do you really need all of that on an app, on a dashcam? I don't think so. So I would highly recommend this dashcam. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe if this has helped you out. I will be doing more like this, so keep an eye out for my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.